What up, everybody? Backlog Gaming here with another episode of Warbond and Beyond, our weekly Helldivers 2 video that comes out on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going to dive right into this week's news and go for it. So we're going to talk about Liberty's latest. This is going to be where we cover what happened with major orders, MOs. Operation Pillar of Dawn was a success. This last week, we liberated the 2 bug planets and we extracted with 50 million common samples. This was to build room for the Xbox recruits training facilities that are going to be coming in late August. So that's a good MO to win. The current MO is to rebuild Remembrance. This is a city, the biggest city on Super Earth that we lost during the invasion from the Illuminate. We have to hold various planets around a Prime, Veld, Slith, Valmox, and New Stockholm. We also need to complete 5 million medium or higher missions with extractions. So this one's currently going. It's got a few days left in it. We seem to be doing fairly well, but the 5 million mission extraction seems to be the tall order on this one. So we will see how successful we are on the current MO. As far as onto Freedom's fine print, we didn't have any patches this week or any updates that validated any patch notes at the time of filming this on Thursday. So unfortunately, I don't have any type of patch notes for you. So we're going to go right into Shaping Democracy, where we actually have news. For Shaping Democracy this week, the big announcement that happened today is a new war bond called Control Group was announced. This is going to be released on July 17th. It's going to include 2 armor sets, the AD-49 Apollonian and the AD-26 Bleeding Edge. Both of these have the defibrillator passive. Essentially brings you back to life after you flatlined, but you will slowly lose HP as you come back, and it is a one-time use armor, so you couldn't die twice without being reinforced. But it does seem like a good kind of perk on the armor, in my opinion, with some interesting gameplay, especially if you had stems left over after you reanimate with the defibrillator. We're getting a primary, the VG-70 primary. This looks like a kind of assault rifle, but you're able to, blast it with one big blast. That might be heavy pent for the heavy blast versus the other ones being medium. This gun interests me quite a bit when I seen it in the trailer that was playing. So I am looking forward to utilizing this weapon, leveling it up, and seeing what it can do. We're getting 3 stratagems in this one. We're getting the Plasma 45, which is a giant plasma gun. Essentially, this works like what I'm looking at, kind of like the Quasar Cannon. You charge it up and shoot a ball of energy at the enemy, but there is no safety, so if you overcharge it, it will explode and kill you. We got the Lift 182, which is a teleporting backpack, which seems to create a rift at one area. You teleport to another. It does damage enemies when you do that rift. So I've seen it killing anything from medium pent type enemies, and you can utilize it to avoid a chargers, kind of what they showed in the trailer when they were showing it off. Finally, the third stratagem is the A/LAS 99. This is a laser sentry, so this will fire a laser beam sentry that you just attack mobs with. Now it can overheat. When it overheats, it explodes and dissipates. So keep that in mind, but is not prone to fire and other damage can also cause it to explode. We're getting the G31 arc grenade. This essentially is a grenade that you pull out, you throw it, and it's an arc cluster that spreads to the other ones. I see this being a very viable grenade for crowd control. It works similar as the de-escalation weapon, the grenade launcher. It's essentially one of those shots, but with an actual throwable grenade. We're getting 2 capes and 2 cards, Conductor of Brilliance and Over the Artifice Triumphant. In this one, we are also getting the Protect Your Eardrums emote and the Exemplary Subject Player title. Now, the Superstore for Control Group has the AD-11 Livewire armor set. It also has a cape. It has the Enthusiastic Mirth emote and the Schema Laid Bear player card. So if you want to pick those up, those are going to be individual purchases on the Superstore. Also, there is a fix for the outstanding customization crashes. Is being tested right now. This was posted earlier this week, so we're hoping that we actually get to see an update or some type of patch fix that rolls out this following week in order to kind of get that one fixed, because we have been avoiding the customization of the skins on the weapons because of that. It seems to hard crash whatever system that you're playing on. Also, Helldivers 2 will not be coming to Xbox Game Pass. That has been confirmed. So there's definitely no plans to bring it to Game Pass. So it is a game that you have to purchase on the system in order to play it. Moving on, we're going to the Whispers on the Super Destroyer. This is where we cover everything from, rumors to / random topics. The first rumor that we've seen here, pictured to the right, is the Illuminate gravitational monoliths. This is a Liberation Planet event, essentially, that was data mined. So it looks like we're going in and actually taking the Illuminate out. So this could be a new type of campaign type thing, essentially, that we have to do with the major order. So that's really the only leak that I could find this week to talk about. But the other random thing that we've been seeing on various platforms is Xbox release Backlash. I personally did a video on this, covering the three areas real briefly here. There's the Sony ponies that want to kill Xbox players. There's the Xbox elitists that think the current Helldivers 2 players can't get the job done. And then there is the vast majority, which is the Helldivers 2 actual community, that doesn't want to do any of this, and they just want to play the game with the individuals on Xbox and have a good time and invite them over to basically enjoy this game that we call Helldivers 2. So if you want to see more detail on that, go ahead and check my channel. I have a whole video where I go into detail on all three points of view and where we're standing, but I just want to drive home that the vast majority of Helldivers 2 players do not want any type of beef or any issues with the Xbox players. We want them to join the community. That's the main thing that we're trying to drive, is positivity in that fashion, and that with sense of humor and content that has been coming out on the channel. As far as Super Citizen Spotlights, we have a couple videos today. This is going to mainly focus on Xbox, PS5, and PC Helldivers 2 love videos. I kind of like these, so we have 3 cinematics that people have created. The first one, I labeled it a 26.08.25 cinematic trailer from xanime_flash_x on TikTok that will be playing to the right here. So we'll give that a couple some time to fill out, but as you can see here, very good quality, very, very funny kind of input on it, and it's overall a really good short if you're looking at looking like one. Next one is Family Guy Peter jumping out of an airplane by Mr. Simon from TikTok. This one made me chuckle. It's a little bit more lighthearted and stuff like that, but ultimately you have Peter having a conversation with some people on an airplane getting ready to jump out with a parachute, and you kind of got Helldivers 2 music playing in the background. Lastly, we have the Helldivers and Halo cut. This is by Recessive Evil on TikTok. I believe this one is going to be more of the Marvel Universe of what's to come. So again, this is another good video showcasing that the community fully wants the Xbox community to join us, and we're happy that they're here. And as always, links to these will be in the comments section. If you want to go view them, give them a like, leave a comment, support these creators that put in the time and the effort to make these videos, because they deserve it too. So again, their links are down there in the description if you want to view them. For that's it for today's episode of Warbond and Beyond. God, we got a new Warbond coming. It looks promising. We got a fix for the customization issue on the horizon, and it seems that, you know, we're gearing towards having this story ramp up and actually include these Xbox gamers once we get to the point of them joining. So with that being said, appreciate everybody's help. Couple things before we go. Number one, we stream every Friday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube and other streaming platforms. Anything Monday through Thursday is random evenings Central Standard Time. We also upload daily content that is going to be in the form of a daily short that goes live at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then this being a weekly show, it goes live on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Lastly, we are trying to hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, and every single one counts. At the time of filming this, we're roughly around 322 of 500. That is the goal for the end of the year. So once we get that, we get an algorithm push. So I'd greatly appreciate it if you would like to support me in that goal going forward. Other than that, leave comments down below. Have a discussion if you want. If you want to link anything that you thought was cool for Super Citizen Spotlight for next week, do that in the comments section. Everything will be allowed as long as it's, you know, PG and stuff like that. But yeah, if you saw a cool mashup of, you know, Xbox, PS5, and PC video, or you saw a funny clip or something like that, send it to me. I'll definitely see if I can get it in the next episode, and then we can go from there. Anyways, want to thank you for tuning in, and have a great one. Keep diving.